Let's bring in Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, who was the guy that Gore was getting all worked up about. What happened, Mr. Secretary?
So I wrote an op-ed in the FT, and it basically said that globalists, offshoring all our manufacturing to cheap labor around the world had failed, and that the World Economic Forum was a failure. But I wrote that op-ed, and so at the end of this lefty, basically a very left set of talks where someone said we need a new form of capitalism, which I think is another way to say communism. And then they let me speak at the end. And I gave a 3-minute talk. And I just talked about my op-ed. And at the end of my talk, one person out of the 200 yelled out, "Boo!" So I look over and I'm like, who booed? And it's Al Gore. And I look at him, I go, "Really?" And he goes, "Boo." And I'm like, it was the greatest honor of my trip to Davos. I mean, what's better than Al Gore, incapable of discourse, incapable of anything? And you all remember that Al Gore told us that by today, in 2025, the whole ice cap would be gone and Greenland would be green.
Now it's red, white, and blue. So the joke's on on Al Gore. So Secretary, tell us, people who've never been to Davos, what's it like? Is Newsom strolling around, or the Europeans walking around with their chests puffed out? What's the food like? Tell us about it.
Okay, so the way it works is you have 900 CEOs. They all come and they all talk to each other, and you get all these world leaders together, the prime minister of everything, the foreign minister of everything, right? Senators. But when you're waiting online, because there's so many people, the senator waits on the back of the line like everybody else. It's sort of like, unless you're with Donald Trump and in Trump's cabinet, you're just on the line, right? The food is very difficult. It's very difficult. But what happens is everybody speaks to each other and no one says a darn thing. And they've got this whole globalist view that you want to make the world a better place. We got to make the world a better place. And what that means is let's take the richest country in the world and let's pick them apart.
Yeah.
Right? And so what's happened is the United States of America is exporting 4% of our GDP growth to the rest of the world. And that was the deal. And that's what Donald Trump called out. He said, stop this trade deficit. Stop it. We're exporting to everybody else. And as soon as we stopped and he put on tariffs, what happened? Imports went way down. Our exports go way up, and our GDP, the growth of our economy, hits 4.3% in the third quarter, just like we said it was. And let me tell you, this quarter, the one we're sitting in right now, we will have over 5%. So the world's largest economy will be the fastest growing economy in the whole wide world, because Donald Trump said, I'm sick and tired of exporting our growth to the rest of the world. Let's bring it home. Let's drive our employment. Let's drive our workers' wages. Let's be the greatest economy in the world, and let's let our workers win.
We're teed up.
And that is exactly what's happening.
For a huge boom in 2026, after everything was re-engineered and Bidenomics was put beneath the ground. So Newsom's over there, and he's posturing. He's throwing around knee pads. You're sitting there with the President of the United States. I mean, is he tolerating this? Are you guys laughing about this? What's going on with this governor?
He's literally laughing. I mean, he's like, you can't believe it, right? I mean, you just can't believe that this guy's going to run for president, and he's actually commenting about sex toys and knee pads. I mean, you can't believe it. It's outrageously entertaining. And so the president just has to laugh, because what else can you do? You're not going to just, you know the president, he's not going to just shake his head. He's just cracking up going, I can't believe this guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be holding up a knee pad if I were running for president. I'd probably hold up anything except a knee pad. But, Gavin's a California kid. He does what he thinks he needs to do. Enjoy the bugs for dinner, Secretary. And we'll see you back home pretty soon. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.